We're gonna look at 102 Out, not Out. Wow. Jesus, that was really slick. Hello people, I'm Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hello.
We're gonna look at 102 Not Out, starring AMITABH BACHCHAN, Rishi Kapoor, and Umesh Shukla. This is the first film in 27 years where AMITABH BACHCHAN and Rishi Kapoor are working together, so that's exciting. This film comes out May 4th, so mark your calendars so you know when it drops and you don't miss it.
Wow. Oh, it's like a little rainbow as well.
Oh, wait, I gotta watch that.
Oh, he like threw out his hip. Aww.
एक पुत्र को वृद्ध आश्रम भेजने वाला मैं दुनिया का पहला बाप बनूंगा। Old age home.
So we didn't have a subtitle for that last line, and I am texting Pooja right now to tell me what that line was. She didn't want to tell it to me until after we watched the trailer because she said it would reveal too much. AMITABH BACHCHAN says, "I will be the first father in the world to send off his son to an old age home." That's interesting.
That's a really interesting premise for a story. AMITABH BACHCHAN is the dad, right? And Rishi Kapoor is the son. And
Right.
AMITABH BACHCHAN is, what, 102 years old?
Right.
And his son's in his 70s. It would appear that AMITABH BACHCHAN's character is really youthful at heart. He's still like young and hip and living life. And then his young son is old. I think that's a really interesting premise for a story. Just generally, I really enjoy stories where they do kind of focus on older people because I feel like there isn't enough of that. Stories about older people just aren't being told, but I feel like there's a resurgence now. Ages ago, there was that movie with Jack Nicholson.
About Schmidt.
Yes.
But there's also Grumpy Old Men. That was back in the day.
Yeah, and I think those are great. Older people have great stories to tell.
So this comes from IMDb. This is a little bit different than what we just watched.
Oh, okay.
So the film's story revolves around the 102-year-old man trying to break the oldest person record in the world, which in the film is held by a Chinese man.
Oh.
There's that aspect of it too, but like there's that kind of competitive edge to him. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna live
Yeah.
forever.
I will be the best. It almost feels like AMITABH BACHCHAN can literally choose any project he wants because of his sheer star power, and people are gonna watch it. He chooses really interesting projects, like he did Pink. That was a very, very interesting film that we
was a great
watched.
film.
But I was just watching an Instagram thing that popped up on my feed. It's him going, I'm gonna go say hi to people, and he's walking out holding the phone in his hand, just like nonchalant, and the gates open up, and there's this huge crowd of people who are like, "Oh my God!" And he's just like, "Hello." It's like very chill. It was awesome.
It makes me curious to watch the movie as well, just for the sheer fact that he has decided to do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because he's got the pick of the crop. Is that... Is that even...
He can pick the cream of the crop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So whatever he chooses, I'm like, well, it must be really interesting. It must be really good if he's gonna, you know, give his time to make this movie.
It also has a very lighthearted tone to it, and that's always refreshing to see. It feels like, especially on Netflix these days, everything is so serious.
Yeah.
Like, everything's dark. I mean, I've been watching Altered Carbon recently, and it's like a dark show. And so this is just like a refreshing thing, you know? Sometimes we need escapism. It just looks like AMITABH BACHCHAN is like letting loose and kind of being goofy with this role, and that's awesome. The last thing we watched him in was Pink. He was very serious. He was also kind of a recluse in a way. His sense of social interaction was just kind of weird. It was interesting for the movie, but like now here you've got someone who's on the complete opposite end of the spectrum who's very gregarious and out there and is like, I'm gonna kick your ass, son.
And it's interesting as well. Like obviously for us, we don't know a lot about Rishi Kapoor,
Right.
but clearly that's a big deal that this is their first movie in 27 years, right? Kapoor and Sons.
Oh!
Carry on.
That's where I saw him. He's a very, very jovial actor from what I understand. His character was having the most fun in Kapoor and Sons.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's like Jack Nicholson, so it's just like saying the things that only an old guy can get away with saying. His character was the naughty one.
I like it.
So, yeah, he's obviously going to bring... These two together is going to have a great sense of levity to it. This is going to be a fun movie.
I can already tell from the trailer.
How many times has Amitabh Bachchan done this? Because he did Pa, where he played the son with that weird, not disability, but that weird genetic thing. He enjoys these kind of father-son stories, apparently.
And I love it. It's a father-son love story.
Let us know in the comments below how you felt about this teaser trailer. Are you looking forward to watching this movie? Please be verbose in the comments. Tell us details, what you liked about it. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to help support the channel, go to patreon.com/JabyKoay, and there are different rewards waiting for you if you're interested in that stuff. It's exclusive to the patrons. And ACHARA KIRK has a YouTube channel.
Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah.
What?